What's going on, everybody? It's finally here, media day, getting ready to go back in. I cannot believe this is year number 20 for me. I want to shout out everybody for all your support, especially to the channel, but also the website as well. It's been a lot of fun over the years, a lot of stories, memories, but looking forward to this year, this season. Definitely stay tuned. We'll have plenty of coverage on the team, as well as what everybody has to say today. Really looking forward to it. Fall practices start up on Friday, so let's go check it out.
What are you most looking forward to at camp? Anything specific that you're looking forward to working on, or just maybe all being together?
I would just say just getting back out there with my teammates, just working on that, finding those receivers who are going to make those plays, the running backs who are going to make the plays, and I'm just excited to get out on the field with those guys and win games with them.
Coach Paul has such a clear message as to what he wants this program to look like. As the quarterback of the team, do you feel like you kind of have to be, the coach on the field and kind of help implement that culture?
Yeah, no doubt. As a quarterback of any college football team, NFL team, you got to be that leader of the team. You got to be that coach. Just making sure all the players are doing everything right, and just be there for if any guys have questions or any concerns the guys have, and just do it for the other guys.
To that point, that with that position, being the leader of the team, the quarterback goes pressure. How do you handle pressure? What do you think of the pressure? You mentioned earlier about the expectations and the hype, but how do you handle that?
I really honestly don't feel the pressure. I just come out here every day and just work. I feel like you just come out here and work, and you forget about all that. And I really don't feel it. I just want to come out here and play football. And I've been doing it my whole life, and I don't think anything has changed.
Do you see yourself as that do-everything guy, though? Not necessarily always running the ball, but how much do you think you'll be on receiving routes versus running routes?
I really don't. I really don't.
So I haven't told you anything.
Yeah, I don't know. So I just go hard every day. Yeah, since when our name's called out here, and when we start up, that's just when we go hard. Like when coach call our name up, when he call our play, that's how we take it.
And you're the returning starter. It looks like they're going to use multiple backs in the system. How comfortable are you with that? Is that something you actually prefer? Just to get Henry and maybe Bronte or whoever else.
Just getting better as a unit. It ain't no focusing on who to start. It ain't nothing. We're just getting better as a unit, getting each other better, going hard every day. That's our main focus. We're not focusing on starters or nothing like that. We're just going on getting each other better, coming out competing each and every day.
What are the team goals this year? What do you think you can accomplish realistically?
Team goals to go hard every day. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Go hard every day.
No coastal, no natural. Just work hard and see
every
what
day.
happens.
Yes, sir. We ain't need to focus on that. Work hard every day.
Okay. Thanks.
In that running back room, and how excited are you to get back on the field with guys like Jalen?
The running back room is really competitive. Coach Kevin Smith instills that in there, and we don't compete every day. Nobody gets better. If he don't eat, we don't eat. We don't eat, he don't eat. And that's just how it goes. There's nothing else to it. You gotta compete. If you ain't competing, man, you might as well go hit the dough. But go ahead.
How are you feeling now? Obviously, you had some major surgery. Yeah. What a bummer, right?
Oh, yeah, 100% over here. There's nothing to it. 100%. Everything's good and ready to go.
You're ready for contact? Are you allowed for contact now?
Full go, clear.
You're full go. And what are your goals this season?
Just to be the best possible me I can be. Always instill trust in my teammates. Fill in the leadership role. And do whatever we got to do to win.
What's it been like since you've been here?
Man, it's been a real grind. Coming out of high school, first year, my first summer workouts, it was tough, but I got through it, and I'm just glad to be here. I'm glad to be working with this coaching staff, the strength coaches. I'm just a joy to be here. Can
you describe the summer workouts, what you guys do and what makes them difficult? And then also you said you've gotten better with it. So how do you feel about them?
I can say it's a lot, like conditioning, like weightlifting. See, I'm not used to, in high school one day we do arm, one day we do legs. Over here, it's the whole body. So at the practice, whole body was hurting, whole body was sore, but as I kept repping it, kept doing it, like my body got acclimated to it, and I ain't say it got easy to me, my body got used to it. And for conditioning wise, same thing. I was a little windy when I first got here, kind of hard to breathe in Miami, but I got used to it, and I feel like I had a good summer.
What's it like for you being back home?
It feels good to be back home, knowing like I was born and raised here, and like my family, like knowing they down the street, got all their support. You know, the number like 30 minutes from my home, so it feels very amazed that knowing my family is down the street and I'm here back in Miami, playing for the University of Miami, and it's my backyard, so I'm just excited.
You see the U, right? Like growing up, like your whole life, and now it's like on your shirt.
Yeah, now it's on my shirt.
Yeah, is that real for you?
Yeah. At first I didn't believe it because like I had to like soak it in for a little bit, but now that I like really sat down and really thought about it, it feels really good to be back.
What's up, Frank?
Hey, how you doing?
Good. This summer for you, where do you feel like you kind of made strides, or maybe point of emphasis for you coming out of spring ball?
Honestly, I'm really excited about. My main focus was also my route running, the top of my routes, my footwork, that, and just standing in the weight room, you know, just working on my complete game. So, you know, that's why I'm really excited to display this fall camp.
You know, your complete game, it feels like a guy like yourself with the speed and also size, how valuable is that to be able to essentially do everything a receiver needs to do, blocking, I mean, all kinds of things. You seem to have that, a lot of skills. How important is that to be good?
That's very important, especially in the offense, in every offense. You know, those, you know, when you be able to block like that on the outside, you know, that's bring big runs. You know, so you know that's a
summer for you. Where do you think you kind of improved on throughout work? What's something you really concentrate on? You got obviously a lot of experience last year.
My route running. Coach Gaddis is very on attention to detail, and he taught us a lot of stuff these past few months during spring and the off season. So I got really well with my releases. He helps on that too, and I've been taking that with me, and I've gotten really good at that.
I mean, since you've been here, you know, you've made the jump each year for you. Kind of where do you feel like the next jump for you, and kind of being able to do more? You know, because obviously everybody wants to continue to progress.
My next step is I'm trying to be the best teammate that I can be. For my team and for the coaches, I want to be the best player that I could be too as well. And for me to be the best player, I have to be the best teammate and be able to help my teammates.
That's something that Coach Cristobal, when they came in day one, they preached the physicality. You know, you got to play football a certain way, you got to act a certain way. So I'd say that on the field, but you know, outside of that, accountability. You know, we want to be one of the best, you know, coached up teams. You know, I think that's a big thing that we take a lot of pride in. So being physical, playing as hard as we can. You know, let our opponents know exactly who we are.
You said accountability. When you first came here, you were at the U. You know, the U meant a lot. Do you think some guys got here and they were like, "Oh, we're at the U," you know, and they thought their physical talent would take over? Is there a different mentality now that Mario, who played here, who knows what it takes to win here? And how different is the mentality?
Yeah, I mean, Coach brings in a certain mentality of, you know, it's how you do anything's how you do everything. He preaches that every single day, and it's true. There's no such thing as small things. There's no such thing as little things. Everything's a big deal in order to succeed. So that's something that since day one he's preached, and guys have to buy into because that's his way. That's the way. You know, he's won championships, like you said. He knows how it's done. And so, yeah, you got to buy into that. You got to believe it, you know, wholeheartedly. And if you don't, maybe the U's not for you. But so far, everyone's done a great job of buying in because they truly believe in what he's saying, what he's preaching. So we're just fortunate that he's here. We get to work for him.
No, that's good. And I was going to ask you on the tight ends here. In the past, have you developed any sort of relationship or talked to any among the Shockeys, the Olsons, etc.? Which ones, Jaleel?
I've talked to Jeremy Shockey. I've talked to Greg Olson. I mean, I'm trying to build a better relationship with Greg Olson because he was telling me he might come down here for a little bit to train. I mean, I built a good relationship with Jimmy Graham also. I mean, those three big names I can name off the top of my head. That I mean, like if I need anything, I can text them or call them at any time of day. Also, like Coach Cristobal. I mean, like Coach Cristobal blessed me with being able to put those guys in my corner and have them so I could talk to them just to learn. So I mean, because he understands I wasn't the biggest blocker in high school, and that's something that's I need to improve on fast. And I've been improving on it, taking notes from Will, taking notes from Elijah, Coach Cristobal himself, Coach Mirabal, like all those guys. They've been just here for me to grow. So, I mean, I love that.
This summer for you, just kind of getting back. How are you doing? What was the summer like for you?
The summer was good. This is my first time being fully back since, you know,
my injury. So May I got cleared, and the whole summer, progressing and getting it stronger than it was before. But the whole summer was really good.
Is there something in particular that you were most pleased with over the summer? Either an area you felt like you got better at, or
just building my confidence, I would say I got better at. During spring, I was slowly getting into the recs, slowly getting into playing again. So I didn't fully believe in my knee, in my capabilities. So I would say the summer I really gained capability again.
And you got some work at tackle a little bit.
Yeah.
You feel good about that? I mean, just your versatility, and do you expect to be guard when fall camp starts?
Well, we're cross-training, and I'm really focused on getting better at every position. I mean, I'm playing center, guard, tackle. We're cross-training, so I feel like everybody is just not in a comfort zone right now. We're getting out of our comfort zones, and we're cross-training and getting better at being a player in general.
Our head guy, looking after us, the guy that actually runs things to, be a part of the offensive line. Because I personally, I've never really had the.
How different do you think this offense? How different is it going to look this year?
I think you're really going to see a very unified offensive line this year. A group that you can tell that really knows how to work together.
Is there anything specific that you've learned from Mario and your new offensive coordinator, or new line coach, Alex Mirabal? Is there anything that you've learned specifically that you can take into this season that can improve not just you but the entire offensive line?
I mean, I don't know, I couldn't really tell you. I mean, there's just so many things they tell us every day, so I couldn't really put a finger on one thing.
You mentioned the body weight. You said 320?
Yeah, 320.
What were you at the end of last year?
I was probably like spring, before I got injured.
Yeah.
Probably like 315, 320,
okay.
Yeah, around that area. Like I was feeling good.
Okay. So you didn't gain a whole lot of weight, just maybe a couple pounds.
Oh no, I lost a lot of weight. Like when I went on bed rest, I was close to 340.
Wow.
Yeah, like when you get on that bed rest, like you're not doing nothing. Like you're probably not gonna have your appetite for a little while. Then after that, you're gonna start eating. And I mean, you're not working out, you're not sweating, like you can't sweat for X amount of days, you can't do this, that. So I mean, you just really eating and chilling in the bed, like you can't really do nothing. So that's how you gain that weight. So yeah, but I got it all off. Shout out to the strength staff, myself, just putting in that work, just extra work.
Just curious how it's been for you, kind of getting here. What would you kind of notice through summer workouts?
Everything's been good. The adjustment to a new program has been fairly simple. They always tell us where we have to be and at what time. You just got to be there and work. So everything's pretty good.
Do you have a sense on this defensive line? I know you're still getting to know everybody, but it seems like you got a lot of good players. Are you feeling that with these guys?
Yeah, I love the D-line. I would say the D-line is the closest group on the team. We all love each other. We talk consistently. We go out to eat. We do things as a group outside of football. So I think the D-line is going to be dominant. We're going to have good chemistry.
You've obviously had a couple years under your belt. Yeah. What's kind of important for you in fall camp? Things that you want to attack, or your mindset or approach as fall camp gets going, so you're ready for the season.
Yeah. So right now I'm just trying to get healthy, and for fall camp. So last year I played mostly interior. So this year I'll be playing a little bit more on the edge. So I'm just trying to get familiar with the edge, with being outside again, and try to get comfortable on the edge.
With the Lions' recent string of defensive ends going to the NFL, including Jalen Phillips, how much of that influenced you to come over here?
I mean, that was a really great influence because Jalen came from UCLA and came to Miami, did his thing, went first round. So that, I'm trying to follow that path of being that defensive end that transfers, comes in, does the work, and gets his fruits of his labor and stuff like that. So I really want to follow Jalen Phillips' steps.
What, you gained weight since?
Yeah, I was 238, now I'm 256.
Is that all this summer, or?
Yeah, that was from
last year.
Since I transferred.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So how did being around here in the spring, did that help you, even though you couldn't practice? Like we saw you out there in practice watching.
I mean, yeah.
That helped?
No, for sure, because I was getting closer to the players, because I was here before the freshmen came in, so I got to meet the players, got to learn the defense. I got to get used to the humidity and everything like that. So I think being coming here early really helped me, get comfortable in Miami.
I was cleared in May from my shoulder injury, so I was pretty much there with everything they did. Fourth quarter program, 8 station, 4 station, I've done everything. the work was there. The work was there. Everybody worked, and everybody got better. And that's the main focus.
How competitive do you think this is? You know, there's a lot of guys that have experience on the defensive line. You speak about that. What do you expect this competition to be like in fall camp?
We're all just focused on getting better every day. We're not trying to single nobody out. We just want to make each other better every day.
Coach Salavea to Coach Steele, what's everything been like?
Man, everything been good. They work hard. They just ready for us to get to work. Like everybody around me been great. From the D-line to the coaches, everybody just been great. Like we just ready to work.
How long is your reach, man, exactly? Because I've heard some legends.
It's like, let me see, man, 7. I don't know. I forgot. All I know is longer than Greg Russo. Yeah.
There you go. That's the important number to remember. Well, listen, best of luck to you, man. Actually, but before I let you run, tell me, what's your expectation for this coming season, 2022?
Man, I'm gonna be real. I'm just here ready to work. Like everything else don't fall into place. Like I'm just thinking about workout tomorrow. Friday we start fall calendar, ready to work, and everything else don't fall into place.
I'm just curious, was there things that you learned from Jake from the spring? It's an experienced guy. I know you're an experienced guy as well, but anything that you kind of picked up on with him, maybe learned from at all? Or
from Jake?
Lichtenstein? Yeah, just anything that you learned from him. Just kind of curious his impact that, being in this program now.
Me and him, like, we bounced off each other, like, insights, like, on the way that we practice, on what we do during practice, how we, like, mindset, preparation, and all that. Like, he's a very experienced player, as I am too, so it was nice having him around, and we just talked about technique, and yeah, he's just a great person to have around and talk to about little details and stuff like that.
Great opportunity for you here at Miami. They obviously need a linebacker to step up and be a pivotal player in this defense. Do you like that kind of challenge?
Yeah, I'm ready for it. That's why I came here. You know what I mean? I came in. We got some real good guys in the room, like Flag, Smith, Steve, they all like really welcome me and really making sure I get along with everything. So I'm definitely ready for that challenge.
So you've played a little ball. What do you think of Kevin Steele's defense?
I like it a lot. It's pretty. It's not that hard to get used to. It's pretty dynamic. I think it's going to be a great year for us.
What does it favor the linebackers? Free you guys up to make plays?
I think it does, definitely. That's why I like it so much.
And how does it do that?
Well, first off, we're 4 down, so that I played in 3-4s, everything like that. So that really keeps the lineman off of me, which is great for me in general. And on top of that, all the linemen we got here, we got some guys down there. Like, I don't even think I'm really just gonna be free most of the time, which is great. Great for us in general, great for the linebackers.
I'm gonna make plays, and whatever comes with it, comes with it. I'm winning. Don't.
Now with that, you are going to be looked at as a leader. How ready are you to take on a role like that?
I'm ready. I'm ready to face adversity. I'm ready for anything that comes my way. I just want to play ball with the guys. I just want the University of Miami to ball together and all come together at once.
And the safety room pretty deep right now. If you could just describe all the guys in that room and how you guys are going to elevate each other this season.
We always on each other. We always here again working, extra work. We just ready to compete. All us hungry like wolves, like a room full of wolves. We just hungry. We want to fight. Whatever it takes to win, we want to get there.
Now, what are some of the young guys that you've seen to me that really kind of jumped out to you? Like, whoa.
I mean, all of them came in with a mindset like they ain't scared. They want to play ball. And I always preach to them before they even before they even got on a summer workout. I always tell them, just play ball. It's football. Don't think of college. Don't think of high school, what you did in high school. Just focus on playing ball and getting better every day.
I mean, yeah, we have a lot of veterans. We have me, we have DJ, we have Tyreek, we have Gilbert. We have a lot of guys who play a lot of football. Even with me missing a year, I'm still taking a lot of snaps. Sometimes, you know what I mean, too many. But
I mean, we have a lot of guys who are willing to step up and take that leadership role, willing to, you know what I'm saying, get in front of a group of guys and speak, willing to pick guys up when they're down. We have a lot of guys like that. So even the young guys, we even have young guys that's willing to step up like that and speak in front of people. So I mean, we have a room full of people who aren't afraid to step up.
One of the things that you've also shown a passion for in your career is special teams, and I imagine you're going to be a big part of special teams.
I mean, I show a passion for football in general. So that when you love the game, it don't matter where you are on the field. Special teams is a part of the game. You have offense, you have defense, you have special teams, you have sideline, spirit. Like, it don't matter what it is. You see me on the field, I'm always into the game. So I'm in love with football in general. They tell me to go out there and play receiver, I play receiver. They tell me to go out there and play quarterback, I play quarterback. So it's not about a passion for special teams, it's about a passion for football.
Back home.
I'm just happy to be here, you know. It's been a long way coming. You know, I had a different change of scenery. I'm just ready to be consistent and just being humble and playing fast.
What was Coach Adai like? You had him for a little while out there.
I had him for
a year.
Yeah.
And now he's here. Has he changed at all as a person? Or?
He hasn't changed. You know, he's very, like, he teaches me a lot that I didn't really know when I first got to college. And then now, like, I'm getting used to him. You know, it's just a big reunion again.
I guess when you say he taught me stuff I didn't really know, any specific things you could share, like just little tips or things that made you better?
Probably just like leverages, knowing my help is, things at the line, you know, those little things can like either get an interception or incompletion, so that helped me a lot.
I think kind of the goal is just in these early phases of camp.
I just feel like, you know, just work. You know, we got a lot to prove as individuals and as a team, and they have a lot to prove as a coaching staff. So I just feel like his main thing is just work. You know, just come in and if you love your teammates and if you love this program and if you love the culture and if you love everything about you will give your all, which will have you, you know, be 1% better. So just I really don't think he has to give us a fall count speech because I feel like everybody is dedicated and motivated in their own way, and also dedicated and motivated as a team to, you know, push everybody forward. I tell the guys, you know, every day, all day, I need you just like you need me, and we all need each other, you know, to put a W in the win column. So, you know, it just ain't no individual sport.